Pleasant good morning again, pleasant good morning, folks. We're out here on the airport road as we get ready to give you live action of another Thursday race, Weekend Warriors Thursday race.
Let's go, guys.
Let me know if the audio is good now. Let me know if the audio is good. Nigel, good morning, Nigel. Let me know if the audio is good. I switch phone again. Pleasant good morning. Much better. Thank you, Miss Beverly Price. So we're about to get started. Get my names of the riders taking part. We have Mr. Newman. We have the ever dangerous Henry Moreira from Bundle of Joy. We have Kaya Katus. We have the Chief. We have D Wade. We have Smokes Gladden, folks. What a pleasant good morning. We want to give thanks and praises for another beautiful day here in the country of Belize. You know, what a beautiful sky. I can see who has said they'll sign up? Andrew Langsrod, is that correct? Why Andrew Langsrod the line up? The Andrew Langsrod that? Why Andrew Langsrod in the mix this morning? Thank you, Naj. Thank you, Naj. What a beautiful morning, folks. I want to shout out my driver, Mr. Rick Castillo. I want to shout out the Stuart and the family. I want to shout out my wife at home, still sleeping. She didn't wake up yet. The live is brought to you by Rick and Andrew Donis this morning.
From here to 8 miles, 2 laps wrong.
2 laps.
And we're finished right here. We have the same 3-station prize as is last time. Start finish line going, start finish line second lap. And right at the CFB line for the boom circuit right here. 3-station prize, top 3 finishers, A, B, and C. Any questions?
Let's do it.
So somebody cried, it's the prize. Okay, 546, make a day, gentlemen and ladies.
546. They're about to have a big happy birthday to Brandon Catus. Brandon Catus celebrating his birthday. They are, folks. They are. Let's do this, Rick. As we make our way on the course. I'm not sure how much riders. Seems that some 30 riders in this event on this beautiful Thursday morning, folks. Coming up this Sunday, big monster race. The Miguel and Cabral family having that huge monster race. They will be in studios tonight to give the final prizes and surprises as this monster event. There's Darwin Lodge at the back. Darwin Lodge going to ride this morning. So as we make our way through the link road, there's Mr. Albert Jones taking his morning ride, folks. Folks, once again, I want to say a big thank you to all the fans who pledged for last week's Sunday ride. The 5 a.m. crew had that Fondo ride that I took part in, raised quite a number of money for George. We'll big up the people who gave on the show tonight as we return. Once again, big you guys up. Thank you very much. We really appreciate George. He's so happy. He said, thank you guys. Folks, as we make our way, this I know is at the front of the race. We see the policeman up. We see a few riders just off the front. We can see Valancims. We can see Alvan Gillett. We can see D Wade. We can see the ever dangerous Henry Moreira riding for Bundle of Joy. As we make our way around the roundabout here on the airport road on this beautiful Thursday morning. You see, I jump the gun because coming up Sunday, you know that big monster will be live into your living room. Want to say a big happy birthday to Brandon Catus. Brandon Catus celebrated his birthday tonight. We're going to big up all the rest of birthday greetings. So as the park closes the gap, as we make our way on the Link Road, John Smith Road. Hope the audio is still good, folks. Feel free to share the live on this beautiful Kaya Katus is out back. We can see Fred Usher. We can see Gian Lovell. We can see last week winner Stephen Jurgensen, aka the Mike Man. There's Mr. Tun. There's Mr. Kid Motte. Rydell Renault, Barney Brown, Andy Bennett, Fitzgerald Palace Joseph, Warren Coe. We can see Colin Mejia. As we make our way through, we can see Eldon Simmons. We can see Andrew Langsdorff, this man, the chief. We can see Fred Usher, the birthday boy, Brandon Catus, Valance Sims, Charles Leslie, Mr. Newman, Beto, Kaya Catus, Alvan Gillett. The pace is up already. The pace is up to some 27 miles an hour, 27 miles an hour as we make our way through the link road. There's the ever dangerous Henry Morera riding for Bundle of Joy. Up front, who is turning up the hands? It's Smokes Gladden riding for SPD. Smokes Gladden turn up the pace, being followed by Smokes ride for SPD. Darren Anderson also rides for Bundle of Joy. There is Mr. Tun. But now here goes the birthday boy. The birthday boy on the move. A cyclist dropped by the shop yesterday and saying, I give Brandon Catus a birthday treat today. So Brandon, be careful. They have a birthday treat for you this morning. And I believe the first 10 riders will get $10. They call it the Brandon Pinata. So the top 10 riders will get $10 each as we make our way. That's the birthday boy there, Brandon Catus. Still on the front. Smokes Gladden. He's been gunned down by the young Gian Lovell. There's Henry Darren Anderson, 2 Bundle of Joy, tracking down Smokes Gladden folks. 2 laps here on the link road. We can see the weight of BZ Boys. We can see the chairman, Troy Gap Jr. We can see he rides for Running Rebels. We can see Charles Leslie riding for Elephant Sons. Big up Elephant Sons. There's last week winner, Mr. Jurgensen, aka the Mike Man. The weight on the attack, keeping the pace pretty high. We are doing some 26 miles an hour. Nice, cool, beautiful day, folks. Like I mentioned, you don't want to miss it. Make sure Sunday you have a popcorn, you have a drink, your barbecue, whatever you have. You don't want to miss that exciting event coming up Sunday. The Miguel Brothers, the first of many. This will be a monster showdown, folks. It will start in San Ignacio at Hoddy's Place, make its way to the border Benke and back to Belize City, where it comes to its conclusion at the Marion Jones Sporting Complex. I want to shout out my Boston family, Mr. Kevin Logan, Mr. Nigel Stewart Senior, Miss Stewart and Roberto family, Miss Philippa, Miss Dana and entire crew. Pleasant good morning to you guys. I want to shout out Miss Ethel Jenkins. I think I have 2 birthday greetings tonight for her husband and her son. Tony Jenkins Jr. and Senior. Folks, the pace is relentless. Up front we have Charles Leslie, just a few bicycle lanes. Everybody paying keen attention, no one allowing anyone to escape on this beautiful Thursday morning. Kaya Catus in the mix. Kaya Catus. Yes, Miss Ethel, and after bring out a Ricola this morning, I think it's kind of short. And yes, Kaya Catus gunning down. Kaya Catus, the only young lady. Kaya Catus gunning down Charles Leslie. Kaya Catus on the move. Kaya Catus looking good early morning. The only female, and she is laying down the law this morning, folks. Yes, folks, once again, I want to say a big thank you to all the folks. I want to say a big thank you to the 5 a.m. crew, Mr. Javier Rosado and the entire crew who put that Gran Fondo ride together. I surprised myself competing 100 miles, feeling strong. It was last Sunday. And fans said they would give me $1 a mile. They had a few that gave $2 a mile. We want to thank them. Tonight we'll definitely say a big thank you. We'll call their names and give them their flowers. You know, it's for a good cause. I'm glad I did it and completed that event. You know, it was well put together, enough service. I don't know if I get the energy from, but I guess the all you kind folks. There's a huge truck coming at the back. Yeah. So folks, the pace is relentless. We move up to the front of the race. Watch it, guys. Watch it. A big truck coming. The race is blazing. We move up to the front of the race. A huge truck is coming, so we are moving up so the truck could pass. And the move is Alex Pratt, aka Red Bull. Just in front of the riders. Yes, good morning, bundle of joy. Two rider, hey, no saying I win this morning. Before we got live on say I win this morning, I could win. Big up, bundle of joy. Always tuning in. And it's bundle of joy on the front. It's Darren Anderson of Bundle of Joy laying down the lab, being followed by last week winner Team Stinners, Mike Mann, Stephen Jurgensen, followed by Valon Sims. Here comes the charge, Mr. Anthony Toon of Running Rebels, Alvan Gillett, SPD, Mote, right for M&M's, Henry Morera, Bundle of Joy. Here comes Filton Butler, Team Raptors, as we make our way towards mile 8 roundabout. We want to pick up the crew, the Masters guys. I think about 4 or 5 riders that are in Colombia to take part in the Masters Colombian Tour. I know we have Mr. Roque Matos, we have Mr. Kenneth Butler, we have Mr. Mike Wagner, we had Mr. Ryan Willoughby. I'm not sure who else, but those are the guys I saw in the picture. And there's Kaya telling Baba, Baba being the super domestic, Baba and the chase, being followed by Kaya Katus, Beto, Brandon Katus. I think Brandon want to win this man. It's Mr. Brandon's birthday. Their birthday was yesterday and Brandon want to win. So Brandon on the move. Elephant Sons, there is Mr. Kanul. Here comes Barney Brown, folks. Andy Bennett looking good. Andy Bennett looking good. Folks, it's all out, war out here on the tarmac as these guys blaze a trail. Who is up front? Let me see as we move up front. There's a station prize. We can see Mr. Alvan Gillett being followed by Darren Anderson, Mote, Brandon Katus. Brandon Katus looking good. Brandon Katus said definitely watch him. Brandon Katus going for it, surprising them for the prize. Brandon Katus and inside. Brandon Katus stealing that prize. The first Brandon take a first gift. Darren Anderson said, where did Brandon Katus come from? Brandon Katus came out like a rocket and taking that prize. Caught Darren Anderson by surprise. You can say, Brandon Katus, these guys have it out. Brandon, not at the steer down. Look at the steer down. Henry Morera staring down, not Henry Morera, Darren Anderson staring at Brandon Katus said, what did you do just now? You just stir up things. And here comes Charles Leslie riding for Elephant Sons as they make contact. 5 riders up front. We see another 5 riders trying to make contact, and guess who's in that? No other than Andy Bennett, the big man behind the Stinners. D Wade leading the charge as 5 riders about to catch. It's D Wade followed by Henry Morera, Barney Brown, Smokesland and Andy Bennett. As we close the gap, we can see who's in between. The chairman is in between trying to close the gap. Andy Bennett getting his 2 minutes of fame, as I say. Yes, Andy Bennett, Team Stinners. Guys, the pace is some 25 miles an hour. We are about to make almost reach the roundabout. So up front, on the front, we have Henry Morera, Bundle of Joy, being followed by Mr. Alvan Gillett, SPD, Brandon Katus, the birthday boy, Running Rebels, Elephant Sons, Charles Leslie, Barney Brown, all heavy hitters of the Weekend Warriors. Good morning, Miss Rita Thompson. Good morning, Miss Rita Thompson. Miss Rita Thompson and the young kids just returned from Barbados. Miss Rita Thompson took over my job. She was a live streamer there. Thank you, Miss Rita Thompson, for doing such an awesome job. But they said, Mr. Adonis, I never realized it's so hard holding up a phone. Yes, Miss Rita Thompson. It's a tough job, but somebody have to do it. And that's what I'm here to do. What I love, to bring live action into your living room. Tonight we should have young Keith Enright and Irene Baki in studios as they talk about their experience out there. Irene Baki pick up the the bronze medal in the female category. I think young Keith Enright came fourth both in the time trial and the road race. What an experience for these young kids. Good morning, George Abraham Senior. Big up yourself, George and Vicky. Yes, there's Sonny Morera. Folks, this race is blazing. This place is blazing. We have about 12 riders, some 12 riders up front. Valance Sims of Miracles, here comes Warren Cowie. There's a small gap, so let me get a count. On the front, Darren Anderson pulling off the front, taking over the pace. Smokes Gladden, Barney Brown in the mix, right, for Team Digi. The birthday boy, Brandon Catus. We have Charles Leslie Jr. riding for Elephant Sons. He's a big powerhouse for the Elephant Sons. We have D-Wade, BZ Boys. We have Preston Martinez, aka Motte. We have Alvan Gillett, Henry Morera, Steven Jurgensen, Philton Butler, Warren Cowie. We have Valance Sims. As we make our way around the roundabout, we can see Mr. Granell trying to make his way across. Kid Granell. Here comes the entire field being led by Colin Mejia, Kaya Katus, the Baba, and the entire field passing. We're making our way back and we complete quarter of the distance. So we have 2 modes. So we make our way back, head back towards the airport roundabout. Fitzgerald Palace Josephine sitting at the back. Miss Ethel, I don't have my Ricola left at home. That's for the big race Sunday. Thank you again for the gift, Miss Ethel Jenkins. More Ricola. And that huge bottle you gave me. You got me smiling. Folks, as we move up to the front of the race, the Tectela course on this beautiful Thursday morning, riders scattered all over the tarmac. As we hit the pavement, we can see some almost 20 riders up front. We can see Fred Usher rides unattached. We have Eldon Simmons. We have Sidney Belizier, the Baba. We can see the birthday boy, Brandon Catus. We can see D-Wade, BZ Boys. We can see Elephant Sun Rider there. Charles Leslie Jr., Motte, Warren Cowie, Smokes Gladden, Kid Granell, Barney Brown, Henry Morera, Alvan Gillett. We can see pushing the pace up front, a small gap. This is the group, the main group is trying to make it across. 4 riders breaking clear. For this moment, we have Darren Anderson riding for Ball of Joy. We have Philton Butler riding for Team Raptors. We have Valance Sims riding for SPD. And we have last week winner, we have Steven Jurgensen riding for Team Stinners with that beautiful jersey. Good morning, Ernest Bennett out there of Las Vegas. I want to pick up my son there in Chicago. My good friend there, Lexus Ray. Tower there in New York. Mr. Oswald Bowman, big up yourself. It's Kirsten Siberanes. Benjamin Flowers, good morning. Are you still in Switzerland or are you in Belize? Philip Wade watching from Arizona. Good morning, Philip Wade. Arizona, always tuning in. And all you fans who always tune into the live, remember, big up Sunday. Make sure you got everything set because the tarmac will be on fire. There will be a war on the tarmac. A lot of ammunition is making their way to the tarmac on Sunday. The Miguel and Cabral first massive race. It's called the Miguel Brothers cycling race. They're not a classic yet and after a few years, but huge prizes, a lot of station prize along the way. The race starts at Hodges Place there in San Ignacio, head towards the Benke border, makes its way, it turns back and head towards Belize, straight into Belize City to the Marion Jones where it will come to. It conclusion, it will definitely be a monster event. Feel free to share with friends, tell them about this event. I will be bringing the action live into your living room. Yes, Miss Kirsten Siberanis, pleasant good morning. Here comes the chase group. Look at riders scattered. The 4 riders. We have Preston Martinez making the charge. We have Charles Leslie Jr. as they close the gap to the 4 lead riders. They are back. Let me see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 riders, and then a small gap to about 5 more riders, and riders at the back. The whole race have been blown to smithereens on this beautiful Thursday morning, folks. What an excitement, folks. Recently, you know, after doing that 100 miles, I feel energized. I know cycling is very good for a human's body. You know, I'm riding almost constantly. You know, after I did that 100 miles, I want to thank all the fans who cheered me on Sunday, and all the skeptics who believe I won't finish that ride. You know, thank you also. I want to thank the 5 AM crew for having that monster event. It was beautiful. Ton load of people came out to support. Eat some delicious food there at J&J's cool spot there in Hopkins. Yes, folks, as we make our way, this is one of 2 laps. Remember, join us tonight, Thursday, as the wheel turns. We'll have multiple guests in studios, so tune in tonight. So we have the kids that recently returned from Barbados, and we have members from the Miguel and Cabral family, to give their final information about prizes about this monster event Sunday. Folks, next week Sunday, the BTB is having the annual September Cycling Classic on Albert and Regent Street, so that will be a beautiful event also. Full day of racing as the riders spread all over the tarmac. Darren Anderson on the attack. There goes Darren Anderson riding for Bundle of Joys on the attack, waking up the guys. You can see the lead policeman. We want to big him up. Again, folks, I want to big up my driver, Mr. Rick Castillo. You know, he shows up every time religiously. So we have to say a big kudos to Rick. He's much a part of this as I am. He rides his motorcycle, make sure I'm kept safe. I want to say thanks to my family who continue to support me in what I love. Thanks to all the riders. Thanks to all the people who give prizes, even the officials. Folks, the race have been blown. Here comes Barney Brown, have made it across. Kid is here. Barney Brown, look like he have come across. The field is scattered. Look, we have about 3 packs at the back. I can see a 3 or 4 packs, small packs of riders up front. It's Darren Anderson blazing the trail, laying down the lab. Darren Anderson. There's a 3 rider, Brandon Catus, Smokesland, and Henry Moreira. Motor seeing the move. Charles Leslie closing that gap to the 3 riders, seeing that this is getting dangerous. D Wade of Busy Boys is along under the wheel of Charles Leslie Jr. as he make contact to the 3 riders. The pace is some blistering 29 miles an hour. Yes, folks, as we make our way back to the roundabout, 2 laps. These guys are flying today, folks. You can hear the riders shouting, you know, in the park. It's always fun to be out here. I know I watch Tour de France and I think they're right, but you have to stand in a studio, and so being out here with the riders, seeing the excitement, that's the best thing. You get I call it a front row seat of the excitement, and that's what the fans and Belize love, the front row seat. You know, sitting in a studio can get boring because you have to go by whether upon the monitor or what people they tell you. But out here you can see as it unfold before your very eyes. As right now Smokesland picking up the pace to some 28 miles an hour. He's been marked by D Wade, Philton Butler, Henry Moreira, Anthony Tun, Charles Leslie Jr., Mike Mann, Stephen Jurgensen, Warren Coway, Sidney Belazier, the Baba, the Birthday Boy, Brandon Catoos, Kid Granell, Valance Sims, Darren Anderson, Alvan Gillett, Barney Brown, Motte, and Eldon Simmons. These are the guys in the front group. And Smokes not letting up. Smokes driving the pace, laying down the law. Henry Moreira seeing the danger, immediately crossing over the two lead riders in the likes of Smokes Gladden and last week winner Stephen Jurgensen. Now Henry Moreira said it's time to play. Yes, it's time to play. Henry Moreira stepping up the pace to some 30 miles an hour. Henry Moreira of Bundle of Joy. Look at Henry Moreira as he laid down the law, folks, this morning on this beautiful Thursday morning. Look at Sidney Belazier looking good on that beautiful machine. Smokes Gladden as the sun rises here in the country of Belize. Folks, this is the September month, the celebration month. We want to ask each and everyone to keep safe, enjoy, love your family. There's so much crime and disasters going on. We have to learn to love. Life is short. So enjoy to the max. There's Warren Coway rides for Team Santinians as he makes his way across. Folks, this race is under fire, folks, on this Thursday morning. Remember, coming up Sunday, the Miguel brothers and the Cabral family hosting this monster event. Make sure you tune in. I'll be bringing action live into your living room. It's total ruction and destruction on the tarmac coming up this Sunday. Dolfo, you need to stop by the shop today. We could chat. I know a special person will line up for that race. We won't call his name. As we speak, it's Valance Sims on the attack. Valance Sims been marked by Darren Anderson as we are about to complete one of two laps, folks, on this beautiful Sunday morning. Good morning, Miss Carolyn Dawson. Good morning, Miss Carolyn Dawson. Belize is so beautiful, man. We are blessed. This is Mother's Nature, best kept secret, folks. It seems that that's it because the whole rest of the field have been blown to smithereens. We can see them way in the background. Up here we have about 20 odd riders or so, and riders trying to escape off the front. We have Valance Sims just off the front along with Darren Anderson. Preston Martinez seeing the danger, riding across as we cross the bridge. We have Stephen Jurgensen and Mike Mann on the pace. So two riders, Darren Anderson and Valance Sims, being followed by Preston Martinez. Sitting in the back here we have Charles Leslie rides for Elephant Sons representing Kid Granell looking good. Mr. Tun, Philton Butler, Warren Coway, Eldon Simmons, Barney Brown, Alvan Gillett, D. Wade, Sidney Belazier, the Birthday Boy, Brandon Catoos, Smokes Gladden, Henry Moreira, and Stephen Jurgensen on the pace. Morning come Marlito Dominguez. Folks, last week Friday night I attended a birthday party for Red Verse. I meet my good friend there, Miss Lerna Jackson. Say tune into every live. Good morning, Miss Lerna Jackson. If you're on the live, I think one of your nephew is riding, Gian Lovell. As we make way around the roundabout, there's the two lead riders. You see the main field shortly. Here comes, it's still Stephen Jurgensen on the front, followed by Henry Moreira. Look at the riders as they stretch around it. What a beautiful sight. They are the flags, and those are the riders. We still have some riders in between. We can see who they're in between to try and make it across. Yes, my name is Escaliano. We have another group here. It's Kaya Catoos, Hubert Johnson, and Gian Lovell. And behind we have the main sitters. So there they go, Kaya Catoos is laying along the line. Kaya Catoos, and behind we have we call it the lunch bunch. They won't make it back. We're just We just watch now and then we take off. I'll give you names who in our crowd there. We have Beto, we have Chief, we have Canul, we have Colin Mejia, we have Troy Gap Jr., we have Anjo Langsworth, we have Rydell, we have Palace, we have Christopher Andrews, I can see who they missed there. We have Fred Usher, and we have Moses. So I don't think any guys are gonna make it back. We'll go straight up front, Rick. As we make our way on the second and final lap on this beautiful Thursday morning. Morning of O'Neill. As we make our way towards the Link Road Bridge. This is the lunch bunch at the back. That's it for these guys. They won't make it back. That gap is huge. Oh, Mr. Newman is in this group. Right, we're not trying a thing. Just after the group there, we have the Chief and we have Beto. Big up to the Chief, Santi Castillo, at the tender age of 69, still doing his thing. We move up to the Tech de la course. We head up where 3 riders just in front of these guys, and then up front we have where the big hitters are. We can see the lead riders up in the distance. They're about to make contact. Good morning, Mr. Budran. Good morning, Mr. Budran. You're the train. September they come, Mr. Budran. Make sure they're out there. These are the group of the 3. We have it's still Kayakatus. Big up to Kayakatus and the PS Kayakatus. We can see the gentleman and the wheeler. Still Kayakatus. Driving the PS Kayakatus. Still Kayakatus and the PS. Followed by Mr. Young Gian Lovell and Hubert Johnson. Is all Kayakatus. As she tried to close the gap, we can see the main field up there front. We move up to the Tech de la course, where some 20 riders are blowing the whole race to smithereens, folks. On this beautiful Thursday morning, we want to say good morning to all our beautiful fans who always tune in on all races. And again, we want to say a big thank you to all the folks that made their pledge. As I did that 100 miles, they gave me $1 a mile. I think about 2 person gave $2 a mile. We'll call their names tonight as the wheel turns, and we'll post it up on our Facebook page. Thank you guys for your support. We appreciate George, appreciate it. It will help him as he continues to seek medical treatment, visiting the doctor, but he's recovering and he's doing well. So thank you again, folks. Big up on yourself. We are about to make contact with the front of the race. We are with the lead riders. It's almost some 20 riders. Yes, folks, we are through the the Link Road. We are on the second of 2 lap, final lap. The sun is shining, it's raising, man. It's so beautiful out here on this beautiful Thursday morning. We see 2 elite riders doing a little workout at the back. We can see that's Ali Lozano and Youngbo and Giral. As we make our way through the pack, that's Charles Leslie Jr. D Wade. I think there's an attack by D Wade, Charles Leslie Jr. and Darren Anderson. Everybody get the attention of everyone. The PS is see there, the PS is, he said 30 miles an hour, the PSA. Now guys, the fly this morning, there's no way the pack at the back, they have been blown to smithereens. No way the winner will emerge from this group and up front. The winner, these guys are flying, these guys are definitely blazing the trail, folks, on this beautiful sun Thursday morning. Yes, folks, remember to tune in tonight at 7:30. We have guests in the house, of course, giveaways as usual. So I think we have 2 set of guests. We should have young Irene Baki and young Keith Enright Jr. giving their stories, telling their experience there in Barbados. Keith Enright finished 4th in both the TT and the road race. and Irene Baki finished fourth in the TT and third in the road race. At first in the TT she did finish third, but there was a young lady that was hit by got knocked down by one of the officials, and so they made her do her time trial over, and she bettered her time, and so then she took Irene off the podium. So I think the Cycling Federation supposed to do a lead protest, but I'm not sure because the commissaires and stuff they can make their own rules and say, listen to me, it's our fault, we'll give the young lady a second time. You know, they make their decisions and change that. So Irene Baki ended up finishing fourth in the TT. I think TT, I think where Belize have to work on, we are probably good at it. We go the green to TT, the guys will ride and the girls will ride TT, and they go up on TT bike. That's their discipline, so we still do very well. Folks, second of 2 laps, Thursday race. It's the Barber on the front, Henry Morera moving up, Smokes Gladden moving up. Folks, this is where the big boys will step up. There's Charles Leslie Jr., Elephant Son Senior Danger. The pace is still some blistering 29 miles an hour. Folks, as we make our way towards mile 8, these guys must have this thing in a record time this morning. Brandon Katu said, this is my birthday, I'm going to win this, and this is my gift. But I understand that the first 10 riders that pass the finishing line will get $10 a piece, and that they call it the Brandon Pinata. See, Brandon and Charles Leslie Jr. having a few words. Brandon said, Nigel Alvarado of Elephant Son said that Charles could pace all day, no need no help, so Brandon, they tell him go pace. Boy, this is fun out here, you know, to see the cyclists up front. Like I mentioned, you know, whenever you are out here, you get the front row seat, sitting on this beautiful motorcycle. Yes, big up my Boston family, Kyoto number 2 family. And all you beautiful fans who always tune in. We have so many people. We have the crew there in Los Angeles. As we speak, there's an attack by Valance Sims and the mic man getting the attention of Darren Anderson. There's a prize coming up. Yes, there's a prize coming up. Smoke sprinting for the prize. Who will get a prize? Darren Anderson, and it's going to be close. I'm not sure if that Darren or I'm not sure if that Darren who or when you get it, Steven Jurgensen. And Smoke Salah gap, 4 riders up front. Valance Sims, Steven Jurgensen, Darren Anderson and Smokes Gladden. Two riders from SPD, a rider from Stinner and a rider from Bundle of Joy. And who is on the front? It's the Barber, Sidney Belizier. So definitely with Sidney Belizier, the way how they work, Brandon Katu won this win this morning. Brandon Katu sitting on the wheel of his teammate Sidney Belizier as they closes the gap to the 4 riders. Valance, look at Valance mouth wide open, so I tell you how the pace is in Smokes now. I think Steven Jurgensen paid his price for that massive attack just now. Mouth wide open as Smokes continue to push the pace, folks. Smokes continue to push the pace, being followed by Darren Anderson. Smokes done ride for SPD, Darren Anderson ride for Bundle of Joy. As we are about to complete 3/4 of the race, we are almost at the roundabout at mile 8. So when we return back, this race will be done in a fast time this morning. These guys are definitely blazing a trail this morning. And here comes the main field. We can see it's Brandon Katu himself on the pace, trying to close that gap, seeing the danger. We can see Charles Leslie Jr. there. We can see Henry Morera. We can see Warren Cowie, Alvan Gillett, and the entire peloton. Smokes Gun continue to press on, continue to lay down the law. want to say good morning to my mom there in Corozal. Good morning, say good morning to the Chicago crew, the Miami crew, the Houston crew. Good morning, Shirley and Gabat there in Houston. Good morning. Warren Covey riding across. Warren Covey riding across to the two lead riders. Warren Covey riding for Team Santino's and his beautiful machine as he makes. Warren Covey is over 60 years old, folks, and Warren Covey, look at him as he comes across. He have made contact with the two lead riders. Warren Covey at over 60 years old, looking awesome, folks, and the pace says some 29 miles an hour. Warren Covey riding his way across as he have made contact with the two lead riders. So it's 3 riders up front. We have 3 riders up front, Smokes Gladden and the pace, followed by Darren Anderson and Warren Covey. These are the 3 riders about to make the turn around the mile 8 roundabout. As we make our way around the roundabout, it's 3 riders leading the race. Smokes Gladden, Darren Anderson and Warren Covey. As we make the way around the roundabout, here comes the riders being led by D. Wade. We can see Motte, we can see Alvan Gillett, we can see Brandon Catus, Henry Moreira, Philton Butler, Mr. Toon, Charles Leslie, Barney Brown, Eldon Simmons, Sidney Melizier, Kid Granell, and we had the Valan Sims. The folks heading to work. As we make our way back, this is the final leg, folks. This race is on fire this morning. Yes, it's on fire. We can just see Kaya Katus still on the pace. Kaya Katus still leading two riders. Folks, the race is starting to break into smithereens. The race have broken into smithereens. Riders scattered all over the tarmac. Look at the 6 riders still heading in the opposite direction. There's Charles Lesson trying to close the gap. Look at riders all the way behind us in lunch bunch, as we call it. And up front we have about 6 riders here. On the front we have Warren Covey laying down the line. Warren Covey being followed by Henry Murray of Bundle of Joy. Warren Covey right for Team Santino's. Brandon Catus running Rebels, Smokes Gladden, Team SPD, D Wade, BZ Boys. We have another Bundle of Joy rider here. We have Darren Anderson and we have Charles Leslie, Bundle of Joy, folks. Yep, starting to open up. This race is on fire as riders are being scattered like skittles all over the tarmac. And Smokes Gladden said, you guys, if you want to reach here, you got to come hard. And Smokes Gladden on the pace, rallying the troops. D Wade now taking over the pace. Warren Covey, these guys are working like a well-oiled chain to try to pry the gap open, folks. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 riders leading the charge, folks. Give you their names again. Charles Leslie rides for Elephant Sons. We have Henry Moreira riding for Bundle of Joy. We have Brandon Catus riding the Birthday Boy, riding for Running Rebels. We have Smokes Gladden riding for Elephant Sons. We have D Wade, BZ Boys. We have Warren Covey, Team Santino's, and we have Darren Anderson, Bundle of Joy. The 2 Bundle of Joy riders are, yeah, good morning Shani. And we can see about 3 riders trying to come across. Look at riders as they scatter all over the tarmac, folks. We see about 3 riders trying to chase these 7 riders. Brandon Catus right here. Brandon Catus don't have no my domestic, but Brandon Catus is here, folks. This will be wild. This is crazy. This is totally insane this morning on this beautiful Thursday morning, folks. Imagine the tarmac this coming Sunday as the Miguel and Cabral family put on this monster show. The race will start there in San Ignacio at the Hodis place, head towards the Benke border and head back to Belize. Tons of prizes. The tarmac will be on fire. You don't want to miss that event, folks. I'll bring the action live into your living room. I'll have my Ricola by my side, my driver folks, to bring the action into your living room. Remember, join us tonight as the wheel turns, as we have a monk of guests. So the show will be a blast tonight. Just tune in, get your popcorn ready, and make your prediction who you think will win the monster race. It's an open race, so they have different categories, folks. 1 rider up front. It's all Warren Cowie, the master rider Warren Cowie on the pace. All alone, just a few bicycle lengths. We have Darren Anderson, there is Smokes Gladden on the attack, being marked by Brandon Catus, Charles Leslie Jr., Henry Moreira and D. Wade. These are the riders heading back. A little and there goes Henry Moreira, Henry Moreira on the attack, gunning for the wheel of Warren Cowie. It's all Henry Moreira, bundle of joy. The man said this morning, I can win this race if I want. And Henry Moreira laying down the law. Henry Moreira about to make contact with Warren Cowie as we make our way through the link road. This is the final leg as Henry Moreira, bundle of joy, have caught up to Warren Cowie. And these guys are playing pass them back here. No one wants to pace. Look at them. The two riders are riding away. There's Charles Leslie Jr. There's Brandon Catus, the birthday boy. Smokes Gladden, D. Wade, and Darren Anderson. Darren Anderson won't get involved with this. His rider is up front. He will sit at the back. We can see some riders trying to, they are closing the gap. I can see Mr. Tone. I can see Motte. Who else I can see there? I can see Mike Man. They're trying to close the gap. And the two riders are riding away. Henry Moreira, bundle of joy, and Warren Cowie is riding away. And we have Charles Leslie Jr. on the pace, being marked by Brandon Catus, Smokes Gladden, D. Wade, and Darren Anderson. Darren Anderson sitting in the back said, I have a free bus ride this morning. Yes, you have a free ride, folks, as we head towards the finishing of this race. This is the final leg of it. It's a 2-lap every Thursday morning. We want to big up the Weekend Warriors. Again, bigging up my driver, Mr. Rick Castillo, as these guys play Passam. The two riders are riding away, Henry Moreira and Warren Cowie. Charles Leslie trying to leave this group behind, getting the attention of Smokes Gladden. Here comes the main field trying to come across. The guys have group up back. As you can see, Barney Brown on the pace, trying to close the gap. But two riders up front. Warren, we move up to the front of the race. We move up to the front of the race to give those guys their glory. It's Henry Moreira, bundle of joy, and Warren Cowie, Team Santinos, blazing a trail. There's the main field, and these are the 5 riders. Smokes Gladden, like I said, Darren Anderson won't intervene. He will sit at the back. He'll get a free ride. So it's Smokes Gladden, Brandon Catus, Charles Leslie, and D. Wade. These guys are not cooperating, and the 2 riders up front are riding away. So D. Wade said he not intervening because he don't have any price in a B. Smokes it and let's go. But there's a C rider up front and a so folks, remember that 3 races in 1, and so that's why I get confusing. D. Wade said he won't participate because he has his prize secured. He's the only B rider here. So up front we have an A rider in Henry Moreira and a C rider in Warren Cowie. And these are riders what, Charles Leslie Jr. A, Brandon Catus the A, Darren Anderson the A, Smokes the A. So yeah, he's the only B. And they continue to pry open the gap. Going at the front. So we move up to the front of the race because if the boy want to try to close the gap. So Henry Moreira made a statement this morning. We never made it live. We actually made it just reached the start of the race, and somebody tell Henry Moreira something. Henry Moreira said, I could win this if I want. So we move up to the Tech de la Course, the front of the race, where 2 riders are broken clear. And they will win their category. We have Henry Moreira, bundle of joy, and Warren Cowie, who have blown the whole race to smithereens, folks, on this beautiful Thursday morning as we make our way to the front of the race. These guys are fast approaching the finishing line. We can see the other riders. That's it, folks. I can almost go out on a limb and say the winner will come up from the riders up front, and we can see riders scattered all over the tarmac. We can see even that group of 5 riders that had in Brandon Catus, D. Wade, Smokes Gladden, Darren Anderson that have split in two, but we move up. We are at the front of the race. It's the dangerous Henry Moreira, bundle of joy, laying down the law. Sitting on his wheel is Warren Coway. As we fast approaching the bridge, we are fast approaching the finishing line. Henry Moreira, the pace says some 28 miles an hour, 28 miles an hour. Henry Moreira looking good, riding for bundle of joy. He's looking back, he sees the gap. Warren Coway on his wheel. Warren Coway said, you got that, you got A, at a C. Big up to Warren Coway, the C rider. And I'll try to listen to the conversation. Warren Coway is sucking for all the oxygen he can get in those lungs. And look at Henry Moreira and a monster gas. He drives the pace. Henry Moreira and his beautiful Canon machine. He can see a huge gap. There's no way they're going to make it back. It seems that Smokes Gladden have broken away along with Brandon Catus. I don't think they will make it here. Look at Moreira as he continues to press on. Some 27 miles an hour, folks. We are fast approaching the finishing line. We are almost at the bridge. Once we cross over the bridge, we go on the roundabout and we head to, once we get over the bridge, we go on the roundabout. Once we get on the roundabout, they are on the airport road, and that's close to the finishing. These riders will finish first and second. Henry Moreira and Warren Coway. So I can see that Henry Moreira, he talked the talk and he walked the talk. Yes, this morning before we went live, he said he can win this race if he wants, and he said he'll win today, and he will win the A category, and I believe he will win this entire race. Now Warren Coway come to assist him as we fast approaching the bridge. Yes, Henry Moreira, bundle of joy, confidence. Warren Coway, who will ride across, riding excellent. Warren Coway riding for Team Santino's, folks, on this beautiful Thursday morning, folks. Remember, coming up Sunday, you don't want to miss it. Make sure you have your drinks, your barbecue, whatever. Miss Kirsten, you could do your watch party Sunday. All the folks that want to do watch party, don't watch party, because it will be a monster event coming up this Sunday. My good friend, Mr. Glenford Jex, is in the country. Glenford Jex visited me at the shop yesterday. Thank you, Glenford, for those gifts you gave me. Tools, new tools. Big up yourself, Mr. Glenford Jex. Past cyclist, friend with Dolfo. He flew in for this race, so big up yourself. We want to big up the Miguel and Cabral family for holding this monster event, folks. We ask all riders to come out and support. So that's the roundabout right there. We make a right around the roundabout and we head towards the finishing line, folks. The two riders have blown the whole race to smithereens. I turned my camera, there's no one in sight. They're over the bridge, and these two riders heading to glory, heading to victory this morning on this beautiful Thursday morning. I can't say good, Kirsten, what you're saying. Well, I don't know which name I just say. Sun is in my eyes as we make our way around. Good morning, Mr. Logan. Must say they're up and heading to work already or done their work. Mr. Kevin Logan, my good friend there in Boston. As we make our way around the roundabout, Warren, take a look back. So we are on the stretch now. We are around the roundabout. We are officially on the airport road. We are fast approaching the finishing line, folks. Warren Coway and Henry Moreira, bundle of joy, pass in front of Dentra. No one in sight. These two guys have blown the whole race to smithereens. We see the official moving towards the finishing line. It's Warren Coway and Henry Moreira. Bye, I never bring up my Ricola and I feel my throat. Miss Ethel, I never, you give me enough Ricola. But it was a short race, so I bring a lee water, so I drink a lee water. I can make it to the finishing line, so just clear my throat. But Sunday I'll make sure I have my big, huge bottle of Ricola. Thank you again, Miss Ethel Jenkins. Folks, we fast approaching the finishing. It's the two riders leading the charge. As we make our way to the finish, Warren Coway and Henry Moreira, bundle of joy. Like I mentioned this morning, Henry Moreira said, I will win this race. I can win this race if I want. We can see the finishing line in the distance. We can see the folks there. And we have Warren Coway and Henry Moreira as we make our way to the finish. This is the first E and the first B. Now Moreira taking over the pace. I think they will ride into the finishing line first and second because you can't double dip. So Henry Moreira will be victorious. We can see the finishing line, we can see the official, we can see the other riders as the two riders make their way towards the finishing line. It's Henry Moreira, Henry Moreira, Henry Moreira, Henry Moreira, Henry Moreira of Joy, and Warren Cowie. Folks, we have come to the finishing line. Henry Moreira make good on his promises. He is victorious. We can see the two other riders coming. We're here at the finishing line. So here comes, we can see it's Smokes Gladden and Brandon Catus. So then I'll give Moreira give Brandon a birthday gift. So here comes the two riders. It's Smokes Gladden and Brandon Catus. Smokes second, Brandon third. So 1, 2, 3 in A. It's Henry Moreira, Smokes and Brandon. Here comes the main peloton. We can see D-Wade, they have caught up. D-Wade sprinting for the line. D-Wade sprinting for the line. Here comes D-Wade sprinting for the line. D-Wade, Charles Leslie Jr., Hilton Butler, Alvan Gillett, Anthony Tun, Barney Brown, Valance Sims, Motte, Sidney Belizier, and we can see Darren making his way to the line. Boy, this morning was exciting. The race have been blown to smithereens. Riders are scattered all over the tarmac. Here comes Darren Hansen. I want to interview you, Warren. I want to interview, not go too far. I want to interview you. We have a group here coming. We see Kid Granell. We can see Eldon Simmons. And who is the other rider there? Oh no, he's not in it. So that's Shane, but he's not in the race. So we have Kid Granell and Simmons passing the finishing line. Still waiting on folks. It's a short race. It's only about 22 miles or something like so on. Riders scatter all over the tarmac. So here comes two other riders. Oh, here comes Kaya Catus. Here comes Kaya Catus. Kaya Catus making her way to the finishing line. Kaya Catus and young Gian Lovell. So there's some kind of dispute over there. Here comes the main field of riders. The main field of riders. You can see Fred Usher sprinting for the line. Watch it, guys. Watch it. Watch it. The car is coming. Fred Usher. Fitzgerald Palace Joseph. Fred Usher. Red Bull. Newman. Canole. And Angelo Langsworth in that rider, you know, and the chairman. So let me get some. Here comes the chief. Here comes Hubert Johnson. Here comes Colin Mejia. So folks, I get some interviews. I start with I say the birthday boy, I say the birthday boy, but I get an interview with the winner. I get an interview with the winner, Henry Moreira. Are you calling now, Warren? Morning, Henry. Congratulations, Henry. Before we go on live, right? You made a statement. Somebody said something about race. You say, I could win this race if I want to win this. And you made good on your promises, Henry. You rode excellent this morning, paid attention. There was a lot of attacks after attacks. And eventually you made that. I think I had Warren Corey out front. You bridge crossed to Warren Corey, and that was it. Lights out. Henry, talk to the fans.
Top of the morning, everybody. First and foremost, I want to give God thanks, right, for this beautiful day. Well, racing, that one set of man anyway in a racing every week after week. So, I mean, that was common sense, right? Sometimes you're there in a situation, you dig what I'm saying, and sometimes you give a lead, one or two a man a lead run, right? And you tend to not put enough effort and you left there, and sometimes some man win the race, and then when they win the race, all kind of talking, right? So, I mean, if you really come out here and really want to ride the bike, the race ain't happen, right? So, that's not for talk big or nothing, but that's to prove on a point sometimes, right? Sometimes you go for prove on a point, right? So, at the end of the day, you know, give everybody thanks. Like I say, once we come out here and ride the bike, start the quarrel and man start the doggish, man. We have beautiful race every week after week, right? So we're not going to get better, we can't get worse, right? So at the end of the day, you know, hats off to everybody who come out and participate this morning. And like I say, you know, they asked me a question this morning, I give them an answer, and the results show for yourself, right? So I big up my wife for my kids, you know, everybody will support me in any kind of way. You know, we humble enough, we come out here and ride a bike, but sometimes humble don't get no respect, right? So sometimes you just have to show the results, you know. At the end of the day, results don't lie. So everybody see front and their face today, you know, and you know, big up everybody, like I say, once again, to participate. Big up Mr. Try, give the chairman, we have this race weekend, so for try keep we in a lead shape, you know, and you know, big up you, Mr. Donis, to show everybody they live in the house and half left in the living room. Big up my lead boy there, you know, come give me a lead hand today, you know, and like I say, everybody have a great day, man.
Thank you. Congrats again, Henry Maria. Move on to Warren Coe. I have a few words with Warren Coe. Well, no bad language, guys. Well, I'm here with Warren Coe. Warren Coe, a C rider, a master rider, 60 plus. And Warren Coe, you look very good today. You blaze a trail. You bridge to the end of the second lap. The halfway through the second lap, you bridge to the group, and then you attack out and. You were out front, and then Henrik came across and you guys rode in. Warren, congrats on your first C, but you rode awesome today. Tell him what it takes to ride so fast at age 60 plus.
Well, consistency, riding all the time, no matter what, like an hour and a half at least, but consistency. Over the years, you keep a certain level of fitness. You get older, you lose some power, but if you concentrate on specific things and build back your power, you could ride with the guys. And you have to make the change to modern training, you know, make the changes, improve your equipment, and everything is there now, better than when we were there in the past. So it helped me come along in the years. No? But thanks very much to everybody who support me. Blessings. Thank you.
Yes, Warren. I look for where smokes. I see smokes. I talk to the birthday boy. Oh, I talk to this young man quick. Man in Andrew, you come brave on the boy. You're right in the park. Andrew, say a few words to some fans out there.
Good. Hello, everybody. Blowing out the Lihat, exercising with these guys and enjoying exercise early in the morning. Thanks, Joe.
That's Andrew Langsworth. So I want to have a few words with the birthday boy and Kaya. So, Brandon, somebody stopped by the shop and said they want to give you a birthday treat this morning, but that person never give you a birthday treat. But Brandon, then make sure you win this morning, stay on your wheel. Maybe you could tell the fans how the race unfold this morning.
Yeah, morning, Donis, morning, everybody. Nicely raced today. Race me nice. We had the earlies where we were there in the first lap. They want the Kaya and they want me to take care of me, leave it, and the thing shuffle and I end up in at the break. I get the first station prize. And then I'm a date Charlie, but Big Red said that Charlie don't need nobody for helping pace. He could pace the whole race by himself. So I just made to tell Charlie what the man said, but Charlie said also, but what Big Red they said, so I listened to what Big Red said. And I reach out there to tell Charlie what the man is. But nice race though, I really enjoyed it today. Thanks for all of the birthday greetings from everybody, man. I really had a nice birthday. And I never win today. I think I get third, but nicely raced and I had fun today. Thanks, Donis.
Brandon, I think they look for they blow the whistle, but make again quick word with Kaya. Kaya, you come out this morning, I see you. They attack at about some 30 miles an hour, I see you. On the second lap, you the pace, so two male riders, and you still up on the front. When we left that group, we got in front, and when you come again, you still up on the PS, Kaya. So I don't know if I'm secret training or do what you do. But say a few words to the camera, Kaya.
Yeah, doing this morning. I just try to get in our league condition now. We got the Caribbean Cycling Championship. We come up and try put Belize for my league podium in the female category. I think I'm in a fair enough condition with 5 weeks to go. Could taper off a little bit now. I ride the race so I try to help Brandon as much as I could. You know that's my role, and that way for the past couple of years or in my career in cycling have always get me in a condition now, race to the elite guys and try to help my brother as much as I could.
Thank you, Kaya. Okay, we move over then give her the prize. So the C category has been given out. I'll get a few words with the rest of guys. So C categories. C category.
Warren Coyne in the middle. You can Juarez. We can Juarez he is. He cannot confuse me at times, but we can Juarez he is.
So the top C riders.
January, but the man put up check with
Troy. Kid, I don't see it. Kid, I don't see it. 59, 60. Kid, I don't see it. You got to get this down? You got to get this down? No. We're not 60. You just have a program and
so they are taking up and apparently there's Ali chat about who is C. So good morning, Mr. Fergie. Good morning, Miss C. Fergie. Mr. Fergie.
No, not do the man that. Yeah, can't move after this, right? No, not do the man that. Put her back to C, not do the man that. The right C for the longest when the right C.
So at this moment, the officials, the tug of war, who is with Kid Granell.
Half a ride and the race and take 9 because not 60. This one he rides C.
So all right, so there we have it. So in C we have first we have Warren Coe, second Barney Brown, and third Kid Granell.
B category.
The B category.
Third place first. Palace second. And D Wade.
So the key category, the C category. So in the B category, top 3B we have again on top of the podium we have D Wade, Fitzgerald Palace Joseph, and Fred Usher. 3 top B.
Ready?
3 top B, D Wade, Fitzgerald Palace Joseph, and Fred Usher. The A category.
Smoke. Hello.
Hello?
So the top A position. Yes, Miss Caroline Dawson, anytime. I'm going to ride my bike this morning, but second country ride race, cover race, I can't ride my bike. So the top 3 A riders, we have Henry Moreira for second, Smokesland, and third, Brandon Catus. So that's
Warren Cohen, Henry Moreira.
Smokes on. I'll get a quick interview. Smokes, interesting race this morning. Oh, yeah, more prize. Oh, top 10. Let me give one here. Oh, they give top 10 overall. Everybody get $110.
So yeah, be even number over the side there. I'll even numbers over the side. Buy me, bro. And can we come over the next side?
Top 10. So this are the top 10 will get $10. The pinata. That we call it pinata what?
Jason Butler. 7 over the side. Charles Lester 6 over the side. D-Wade 6 over the side. Brandon Tattoo over the side. Smoke over the side. Warren Corey. And Henry Moreira.
Top 10, top 10. Top 10 riders. So the top 10 folks, remember this video will be uploaded to YouTube, so this will be as the Wiltern's YouTube channel, so you upload to YouTube channel. Alvan mas done ride already. So these are the top 10 for this morning Thursday race. Quite a number of riders coming out.
Bob, you replace the next.
Folks, like I mentioned, tune in tonight as the wheel turns, as we have guests on the show and chat about past races and upcoming races. Big up to our master team there in Colombia, Roque Matos, Kenneth Butler, Mr. Mike Wagner, Ryan Willoughby, and I'm not sure who else there. Remember the massive race coming up this Sunday, the Cabral and Miguel brothers. Mr. Tell, although on short race I have to be out, me recall because I feel my throat feeling itchy. Maybe that the coolness of the morning. Money the share wrong. Alright, so those are the top 10. Paul, I think this Thursday race get faster and faster this morning was. What the time? They broke the record this morning or they don't record time?
I wouldn't know that. I don't know what time they do for. We call a back, so I don't know. I said, but it's like a tailor shape and kick away the shape. Keep most old people in the shape too. Oh, that are young people, only child and a young. Yeah, where you go? And they think again no. Nice race though this. We can be a nice race, the Cabal race, so be a nice race. Yeah, I got baby chav. I know they mix and those was again. A lot of mix and I have again. So no. And then only they buy not ride the family race just in there. I don't know. I think they might ride the family race, but one must got bigger fish of fur there. But nice race, man. Beautiful. Thanks for coming out to do this.
So I get on the final day. Okay, you're good? Alright, okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, folks, so this is the Thursday morning race. Just want to get quickly closing by the chairman and then when we cut off. Yeah, Mr. Teller, I'll do that next time. That's a short race and I'll do the short race. Anyway, folks, we got to leave. I have a long day ahead of me. Long but short day. Today is Thursday. I have to prepare for as the wheel turns and I have a ton load of work at the shop. I want to big up my driver, Mr. Rick Castillo. Me and him do the live this morning. We are responsible for the live this morning. Once again, thanks all the fans who tune in. I want to thank all the cyclists who came out, the officials. Yes, a beautiful day. Have a blessed Thursday. I want to shout out my beautiful wife at home. With that said, we are out. See you tonight and then Sunday. Bless up.